Hi there, welcome. Welcome to Homekeepers. How are you today, my friend? So glad you're with us. Is this your first time? If it is, just come right on in. And I know that we have these regular viewers. In fact, I talked to one today. He called me up on the phone. A guy, and he said he loves the show. So any and all are welcome. And we try to deal with those things that really do affect the home. And there's very few things that do not affect the home, to be honest with you. My guest today is a return guest. Her name is Carole Lewis. She is so multi-talented, but she's written 14 books, I believe. This is the newest one called Live Life Right Now. And she also heads up First Place for Health. And I believe this is a program to help you lose weight and really be healthy that's gone on for 30 years. That's a pretty good track record. We want to talk to her about that, but also things that she has faced in her life that many of you have faced as well. And that's a loved one with cancer, that's losing a child, that's losing possessions. Now, all you spiritual folks out there would say, those are just things. Well, a few years ago, my home was burglarized twice, and I tell you, it hurts. It hurts when they take your stuff. And she lost it all in a hurricane, and she still, I love this book because she says, gets up in the morning, says, I love my life because, and she gives these reasons because she loves it. This is a great lesson for every one of us, especially for me. So I'm glad that Carole is back. And I'm going to join Stephanie. I guess banana bread's not so bad, but we are adding some really naughty things to it. So maybe it'll balance out. Before I join her, though, let me remind you, we are viewer supported, and we'll get that 800 number up on the screen. That if you like to give in that way, if it's that way, so many people do everything online nowadays. 1-800-229-0059. There'll be someone there to take your information, and also you sweet people who write to us and enclose a message and a gift. Can't say enough good things about you. God bless you. So thank you for all of that. And I'm over here with Stephanie. This is called Mom's Banana Bread. Did we get this off of the internet or something? Yeah, I guess, yeah. So there's a lot of different banana breads, but I bet this is the first one you've seen with chocolate chips in it.
You can add chocolate to anything. Banana bread is a go-to bread at my house because I love having bananas in the house. And let me tell you, if they start to get ripe, you can peel them, slice them, and freeze them. Have them in your freezer, and then you can just pull them out and make banana bread anytime you want.
I never dreamed that you could freeze bananas. So then when you pull them out and they soften up, you just get the old
banana bread. Yep.
Now, really, probably the idea would be a little bit more ripe than this, would it?
A little bit more, but once you mash them up, they come out nice.
Okay, I'll do this.
Okay, so I have a cup and a half of flour, and I have 3/4 cups of sugar, and a teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm going to get that mixed up before I put in any of the other ingredients.
My favorite, most relaxing thing, and I probably said this before, is a good hot cup of tea with some kind of a homemade quick bread.
That sounds good.
That is just settles me down, makes the world all okay. And probably banana bread would be at the top.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I came home, I make it so often at home, but I came home one day and there was banana muffins sitting on the counter. And I thought, oh, Alexis, my daughter, you know, she's 16, she made muffins. And then I thought, you know what, I didn't have muffin mix. So I said, how'd you make muffins? She said, I pulled the recipe out and I made them from scratch. I was so proud.
You should have the Mother of the Year award.
I was so proud. I'm like,
there's a lot of 16-year-old girls who don't even know what a recipe is.
I was so excited for her. Okay, so along with this, I'm going to add in 2 eggs.
Where does the butter go?
Oh, the butter's coming.
Okay.
Keep mushing.
All right.
And I'll put in the
Bananas
butter.
smell good. Have you ever thought
Softened, it's a
how
stick.
the Lord made these wonderful aromas with the food?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Pretty good. And a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm going to get this mixed up.
And as soon as this program's over, I'm going to have a cup of tea.
Sounds
Slice
good.
of it. Oh, my sister sent me a recipe we'll have to do maybe around holidays. Apple walnut cake. And they put together a cream sauce for it that's indescribable.
That sounds good. I hope we do a lot of baked goods around Christmas because I love baking.
We'll do it.
That looks good.
Is that good enough?
Sure, put it on there.
Do you want it?
Yep.
See, I like to show off my talents, like smashing bananas.
You did a great job.
And spraying.
And you're gonna. That's next. You gotta.
This
spray
is
the
where I
pan.
shine.
Yes. This smells so.
Okay, all you people who vote
good.
on Emmys, watch this.
Yes. Watch her go. Nice. Now, the recipe says bake this for an hour and listen to it. Because banana bread is, you'll think it's done, it'll look completely done, you'll take it out, and it's raw in the middle. So when it says cook for an hour, it really, really needs to cook for an hour.
Do you want this stuff?
Yep, so we're gonna put in it, that's
walnuts?
about a half a cup of walnuts that we chopped up, and
I'd probably put a cup
little
each
more than
instead of half.
half a cup of chocolate chips.
And look at this beautiful, oh!
Pick it up.
There we go, it's still warm.
Nice, nice.
There we go.
But look here, I did this so we can make it pretty.
All right. Okay.
Because we don't have glaze, which you could easily make, so I thought we'd make it pretty
Or-
with the sugar.
Or
There you go.
one of those cream cheese fillings. Oh, this is still warm. Let me give you a bite. You don't mind my fingers, do you?
Nope.
That's as good a banana bread as I've ever had. I know there.
That is good.
I know there are so many different recipes and variations
This has both the walnuts, though, and the chocolate chips.
for banana bread, but
That's good.
this one's called Mom's banana bread, so
You know it's good.
has to go right.
You just put it in your loaf pan.
Here
Make
we
sure
are.
You spray it good.
All right. If you want this recipe, I believe you do.
And you do.
Absolutely. The information's coming up on your screen. If you write to us, we'll send it out to you. And now, please, please listen to what Carole has to say. She's got a lot to give. You'll see that for sure.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, please send your request along with a gift of $5 or more to Homekeepers, P.O. Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758.
All right. I'm joined by Carole Lewis. So glad to have you back.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
How have things been since I saw you? You've had some pretty big things in your life.
We have.
But since I saw you, none of the great big
Right.
setbacks but you certainly maintain the joy of the Lord and the victory in Jesus, and that is great. I want to talk about a lot of those things, but your newest book, Live Life Right Here, Right Now, and the message is in it, don't live in the past, don't live in the future, and I think people have to settle down and just decide that they're going to, but before that, let's catch up on the other stuff. National Director for First Place for Health for 30 years. That has to be one of the very first.
It was.
It was really kind of a weight loss program in the beginning, right?
Yeah, it started out, but you know, the people that, I did not write the original program, but the people that wrote the original program were so led by the Lord because they realized that you had to deal with the total person, spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. That's why 95% of the people in our country gain the weight back after they lose it, because you have to deal with the total person.
And they only deal with the physical.
Exactly. They think it's just a physical problem, but it encompasses, and so many of our people, the Lord wants to deal with the spiritual area before they start, or possibly emotional healing needs to happen. And that's the reason most of our people lose their weight and keep it off forever.
Yeah, they prepare themselves for the physical.
That's right.
Basically. Yeah.
Well, and it's also not, we don't clap for people that lose the most weight every week. It's a facet of our program. And so if you've had a really rotten week and you know that you gained weight, you come anyway because you need the encouragement and the support of the group. So if weight loss were the only thing we were doing, like I used to do when I went to Weight Watchers, If I knew I'd gained weight, I just didn't go. Why pay money to find out I'd gained weight?
I've never been to one, but do they boo you if you
no,
gain? Oh, good.
No, I've heard there is one, though. My aunt was in one where you had to put a pig in your yard if you gained the most weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's encouraging.
So,
there are things that, provoke gaining weight. We all know that. But we're in trouble in our nation.
you bet.
Now, I've mentioned on this show many times that more and more when you go to the grocery store, you see more people on scooters. And I am nosy enough to look in their basket, and so often they're loaded with snack foods. They're not loaded with anything healthy. And I'm glad they have a scooter. I'm glad they can, mainline and get out with people. But last week, I went to Disney, and you've got to be strong in the Lord. You got to be strong physically.
Right.
It was fun, though, because you look like Autumn here, which is my favorite. I'd never been to the Magic Kingdom, and they had orange bunting and pumpkins and oak leaves. Oh, it's beautiful. 3 great-grandchildren, and their parents were with me. But Carole, the scooters were unbelievable.
I know.
And you look at these poor people, and you know good and well their knees will not hold the weight.
No.
And Disney is just such a microcosm of the United States of America.
That's right.
And I know the First Lady has tried to get this message out and all. It can destroy us. It can destroy a health system. It can destroy a lot of things.
That's right. This is the only generation of children that they say are not going to live as long as their parents.
Is that right?
Type 2 diabetes is running rampant among children. That was unheard of even 15 years ago.
Right.
And so, we're eating ourselves into an early grave. Yesterday when I flew into Tampa, when my friend picked me up, and I said, the thing that amazed me the most, when I got off the plane, I looked to my right where the handicapped people get on first. There were 8 wheelchairs lined up, 2 rows of 4 and 4. I walked on, and when I looked to my left, there were about 40 wheelchairs. Now, I live in Houston, and we have people in wheelchairs, but I'm sure Florida is more retirees. But, you're probably like me. My goal is not to be cute any longer. It's to walk upright as long as the Lord leaves me here.
Yeah.
I do not want to be in a wheelchair. No matter where we go with our kids or our grandkids, I want to go under my own steam. And people can do that.
Yes, they can. This body is so miraculous. And I've noticed myself when you get a little careless, if you just be nice to your body for 2 days,
That's right.
it responds.
That's right.
You can tell a difference. And so this is what First Place for Health does. I would assume you've got some amazing testimonies through the years.
We do. We do. Our website probably has hundreds of before and after pictures and stories. And these are real people that you can contact all over the world, truly. And we have a lady in Mississippi who's lost 192 pounds on our program, and she doesn't look like she's ever been overweight. You see, if you lose it the right way, not more than 2 pounds a week, you're not going to have that saggy, baggy skin and it gets sallow looking. You're going to look vibrant and healthy because that's the way to lose weight.
And 2 to 4 pounds a week. I think by 4 pounds you feel a little bit different in the way your pants fit.
Sure, sure. And 2 pounds a week, it is possible to lose 104 pounds in a year by losing 2 pounds a week. See, in America, we want instant results. And now you can find something to eat 24/7. Within 5 minutes of any of our homes, just about, unless you're out in the middle of nowhere, you can get something to eat. And usually they're not healthy choices that you can get quick. So our country's in a mess. And, God is the only one that can give us the strength to not eat those favorite comfort foods and to be able to do this long enough to lose the weight and change our lifestyle.
Now, at First Place for Health, they also encourage exercise because I think that's a magic bullet.
Definitely. Exercise is what will help people keep the weight off. When I lost weight years ago, they never said to exercise at all, and you can lose weight without exercising, but you are not going to keep it off. So we encourage our people to have a lifestyle that includes regular exercise. And what we say is more is better than less, and something is better than nothing. Some of our people truly can barely walk, and so we tell them to barely walk, and God will help them to walk more next week. And that's what we do.
Yeah, I interviewed Bill Gaither earlier this year, and we were talking about some people have an aversion to work. I don't know how we got off on that.
Yeah.
But he said that he and his daughter were writing a song, and it's just come out. I've heard it now. It's a lovely song, a cute song, and it's taken from where the man at the pool of Bethesda had been laying there 38 years, and Jesus said, "Do you want to be well?"
That's right.
And in doing so, he had to pick up his. That's what the song was about. And that's the question, I think, to a lot of people. Do you really want to lose the weight?
Right.
Do you really? If you do, you're going to have to do something.
Some of our people stay in the program for over a year before they decide that they want to do it, because you know it's a lot of hard work to get healthy and stay healthy, but it's a lot of hard work to be sick and take a lot of medicine.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot harder to do that.
Yeah.
But you have to make up your mind. You know, I've heard that it's a 3-part plan. God will give us the strength. Others will support us and encourage us. But the third part of that is we have to do the work. Nobody's going to come in and do the hard work for us.
No. Well, we're going to leave that website up on the screen, and if you want to know more about this way to get healthier, it's not just losing weight at all. And I got almost 8 grandchildren. I'm going to get one more. Great-grandchildren, I mean.
Yeah.
In December, and I'm lifting weights and all. God made the body to work. You know, Dr. DeBakey from Houston, the heart specialist. What's his first name? Do you remember? You're from Houston.
Yes. Richard, wait.
Anyway, DeBakey
Yeah,
is his last name.
He's famous.
He said nobody ever died of overwork.
That's right.
And this man knew the heart better than anybody. That God made the body to work, to be active, and to keep it up. And remember, Moses climbed Mount Nebo to die.
Yes.
That's why he went up there, to die.
That's right.
And probably a lot of teenagers couldn't climb that mountain. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's get to this Live Life right here, right now. This is hot off the press. And you've had enough major things to make you not want to get up in the morning. Let's start with your husband. He has had stage 4 prostate cancer since what year?
1997. He was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer and given 1.5 to 2 years to live. And praise God, he is still alive 15 years
2012,
later. Yeah.
Well, maybe you're used to it now, but in the beginning, was it like sitting on a powder keg that you're watching for any
It was
change?
horrible. I cried for 3 solid days, and he was the one with cancer, and he was comforting me. And finally I said, I am so sorry that I cannot be strong for you. It was like a death sentence. And he said, how do you think I would feel if you were being strong right now? And I just love that, because that was appropriate response.
Yeah, you're supposed to feel bad, at least for a while.
That's right.
And he's doing fine?
He's doing great. He still has cancer. But, you know, in December of 2011, they came out with a new drug for hormone-resistant prostate cancer. And when I began this book, I said in the first chapter that we might be on the last leg of this journey. He was so bad last fall. He was so weak. He couldn't do anything. He spent most of the time in the bed, spent a week in the hospital. They put him on this drug in December, and he started getting better by the week. And now he's out working in the garage with his tools, and we're, you know, crabbing at the bay, and he is like he was 3 years ago. And so this last week, they came out with another new drug, and they wanted to put him on that, and they said, if this one doesn't bring your PSA down, we'll put you back on the other one. And so, you know what our doctor told us when he was first diagnosed? Our goal is to keep you alive long enough till they find something that will really help. Yeah.
Looks like they're doing it.
He's working.
Yeah. Now, I have always believed, thank God I've never experienced it, that the worst thing would be to lose a child. You lost a child because of a drunk driver, which would make it worse. I think it would compound the grief because of it's just not necessary for somebody to die like that.
Yeah. Well, I think loss is loss. You know, our family knew that this young girl did not set out to kill somebody before she went to bed on Thanksgiving night. And so we were able to forgive her because all of our children have made really poor choices, and it's a miracle when nothing terrible happens in their life. This happened Thanksgiving night 2001. Fast forward till today, I have been invited to go to the prison in Texas where this girl has been for 10 years. And I have prayed for her for 10 years that she will come to Christ. I sent her a Bible. I sent her a thankful heart. I sent her the mother-daughter legacy that Kara, my granddaughter, and I wrote, just praying that this will reach her because she doesn't remember that accident. She was still
so drunk.
She was a .24 3 hours after the accident. And so I'm getting to go into a faith-based program in this prison, which she is not in, but I can promise you some of those 60 women know this girl. And I just believe
How long is she in for?
She was in for 12 years. She took a 12-year plea bargain sentence, and she's been such a bad girl that when she could have gotten out in 6 years and been paroled, but they added more time to her sentence. So I just believe she's in there the full time so that God can reach her because she doesn't have a chance if she comes out without Christ. Spending the years between 18 and 30 in prison.
Yeah. But that, I mean, to be able to have the Christian grace toward her like you do, you still lost your girl.
Oh, yeah. And she left 3 teenage girls who were 13, 15, and 19, and her husband, Jeff. And I can tell you, God is so gracious when we lose those we love. And that is my message to other believers. I don't know how non-believers go through something like this.
No.
But we watch for his hand. You know, one of my favorite verses through all this is Romans 15:13, because it says our God is a God of hope, and he will fill us with all joy and peace as we trust in him, so that we may overflow with hope. How? By the power of the Holy Spirit. It's not pulling up our bootstraps and being tough or being strong. It's his power through us that makes us overflow with hope. And you know, the lost world expects us to do well when things are going good. But when we do well when things are not good, they take notice and say, I want some of that.
Yep. I've always said some things you've got to medicate the pain.
That's right.
If you don't have God, you're going to have drugs, you're going to have alcohol.
Sure.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Now, I mentioned at the top of the program too, was it Hurricane Ike?
It was.
And your home was just gone.
We had holes in every room, and we didn't take anything out of the house because that house was built in 1960, and it was ground level, but we were 12 feet above sea level. It had never had a drop of water in it, and we had shutters. We just put those hurricane shutters down. Well, we had a tidal surge, and the wind did nothing. We didn't lose a shingle off of our roof, but we had holes in every room of our house. It sucked everything we owned out into Galveston Bay. All of our furniture was gone. Our bedroom, which was on the water, looked like it was being built. The carpet pad was gone. All the furniture was gone out of it.
It took the carpet and the carpet pad?
It was incredible. And I said that next summer, I never wanted to go out in the boat because I was afraid we might run into our refrigerator or a sofa. But it was quite a shock because it was our permanent home.
Okay, let's get to the real part because like I mentioned, we were burglarized twice.
Yeah.
And they took the jewelry that my husband had given my daughter. She was real young. And they took mine, and we sat and cried. We didn't cry for days, but we did that night. How did it feel?
It's something you can't describe. Our sweet little next door neighbors, a young couple, went down the next morning. We had evacuated up to Round Top, Texas, about 2 hours away, and they went down and they had to walk 2 miles in because the water was still covering the roads, and they said they knew what they were going to find. Their house was on piling, so it was fine, but when Melissa called me, she was sobbing, and she said, "Oh, Carole, everything's gone." And I said, "Melissa, could you take pictures?" "Oh, you want pictures of this?" And
You're
so
thinking
she
straight.
did, and they drove up there that night. Greg, her husband, said there was no way we were going to email you these pictures. So I kind of knew what I was going to find. But, you know, man's inhumanity to man. When I got there on Monday after the storm on Friday, there were 2 marble tops to 2 tables. The tables were gone, but the tops were heavy, so they went down to the ground. When I went back on Wednesday, those marble tops were gone. People just come in.
Nice people,
and, you know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And,
we have just a couple minutes left, and I want you to address one thing, because the show's not long enough for a guest
Sure.
like you. That you do daily say, "I love my life because," we've got 1 minute, "I love my life because." That is such seemingly a small thing, but if my viewers could understand that to daily, and I'm going to do it from now on. I thank the Lord throughout the day, but I love my life because.
I have a bed. It has a pillow. I have covers. I can sit up. I can stand up. I can walk. I have air conditioning. There, just go on. And that is part of thankfulness. In whatever circumstances you are, you begin to give thanks, and God will surround you with His power because you're acknowledging Him.
I will bless the Lord at all times.
That's right.
Well, Carole, you are such a delight. Please let me know anytime you're coming this way. We're completely out of time. But please, friend, join me next time, remembering there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you would like a video copy of today's Homekeepers program for just $19.95, call 1-800-229-0059 for credit card orders, or send a gift of at least $19.95 to Homekeepers, P.O. Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758. Be sure to note the program number which appears on your screen.